Can you imagine a global clothing company telling you not to buy their products? That's strange. It's true. It's not fake news. For that's exactly what Patagonia did. In November of 2011, right in time for America's biggest consumer holiday, Black Friday, Patagonia put a full-page ad in the New York Times saying, "Don't buy this jacket." Their basic message, although we try to manufacture products in the most sustainable way possible, there's still a footprint from everything we make. So they suggested that we buy less stuff, even less of their stuff. We had to go and check them out. On their website landing page, instead of a nice selection of hiking gear, we're greeted with a full screen saying, "Defend Bears Ears National Monument." If you click the link, you can have an interactive multimedia experience educating you about the environmental and cultural significance of the land and providing opportunities to get involved. What on earth are they up to? In 1957, Yvon Chouinard, an avid climber, was dissatisfied with the soft iron pitons of the day, used once for climbing and then left in the rock. He began making reusable pitons out of steel, and they quickly caught on. The business was born, but there was a problem, for these popular pitons caused damage to the rock, and Chouinard saw the scars on popular rock faces from having pitons hammered in and out. So the company faced a tough choice. Keep making pitons and a tidy profit, or embrace the uncertainty of innovation. Before long, this fledgling company produced their first catalog, which began with an essay about the problems with pitons and asked their customers to stop using them. And they did. Chouinard's value for preserving natural places led the company to develop aluminum chalks that could be used instead and caused minimal to no damage. In the early 1990s, Patagonia commissioned a third party to have a look at some of their other materials and commissioned an environmental impact assessment of 4 primary fibers in their production of clothing. They were surprised with what they found. Here it is in their own words. "After several trips to the San Joaquin Valley and after we smelled the selenium ponds and saw the lunar landscape of cotton fields, we asked a critical question. How could we continue to make products that laid waste to the earth in this way? Even more than oil-based materials, they learned that industrial cotton, with its extensive use of toxic pesticides, was the biggest environmental evildoer in the study. So, in the fall of 1994, they determined to switch 66 cotton products to 100% organic cotton, before they were even sure that enough organic cotton would be made commercially available. 18 months later, every Patagonia garment was made of cotton that was organic, and has been ever since. Patagonia's mission statement is to build the best product, cause no unnecessary harm, and use business to inspire and implement solutions to the environmental crisis. Patagonia makes clothing for what they call silent sports, sports such as climbing, surfing, fly fishing, paddling, sports that are reflective and don't require a motor. The connection to nature offered by these activities permeates through the brand. As Patagonia says, their brand reflects the values of climbers and surfers, minimalist with a bias for simplicity and utility. When the company began to develop wetsuits, they wanted to find an alternative to the environmentally damaging neoprene. So they partnered with a company to develop a renewable plant-based alternative to neoprene. And once they had the material that they were happy with, they gave away the intellectual property so as to allow other companies to reduce their neoprene use and make plant-based alternatives as well. So along with careful consideration of their materials, the company is also working to ensure that their products are crafted in a just and sustainable manner. Their newest line of swimwear is all fair trade certified. And before viewing the latest collection online, there's a button to learn more that explains how their program raises workers' wages and improves living standards. The factories are very popular with the workers, and due to this success, Patagonia continues to add fair trade factories around the world. As Patagonia says about their fair trade swimwear, we're out to change the industry. Their purpose governs the choices made by the company. They consider everything from what they make, what it's made from, who makes it, and how long it can be useful to somebody. Patagonia aims to make the best products, not only because that's the right thing to do, but because they also believe it will be the right thing for the environment. Making high-quality products that last a long time, they believe, will mean that people can buy fewer items, not more. So in addition to this philosophy, Patagonia has been on a mission to have people repair and recycle their clothing. Patagonia launched a Worn Wear campaign, urging people to repair their clothes and to wear them longer. They have videos that celebrate people's well-loved and extremely well-worn garments. Where some see a tattered shirt, Patagonia takes a velveteen rabbit approach and calls that a shirt full of memories. The company boasts the largest repair center in North America. Their retail staff do simple repairs in the store, and they've published more than 40 guides on fixing their various products. Recently, the company sent out a mobile repair truck to travel around college campuses, inviting students to bring them clothes from any brand that was in need of repair. All of this in an effort to reclaim ownership or caring for one's purchases rather than consuming them. Which is why Patagonia's CEO, Rose Marcario, claims repairing is a radical act, especially in the clothing industry. Not only does Patagonia try to minimize negative environmental impact in their production and in their encouragement to buy less, but the company says a love of wild, beautiful places demands participation in the fight to save them. Patagonia has been active for decades in various grassroots environmental projects, and they donate their time and at least 1% of their sales to projects around the world. Along with their own active involvement, the company has always been educating their customers and communities about various environmental concerns. Recently, Patagonia has been creating a number of documentaries to educate the public on various important environmental issues. Company founder Yvonne Chouinard was the executive producer on the recent documentary Damnation, calling for the removal of obsolete and damaging dams. Patagonia's purpose to use business to inspire and implement solutions to the environmental crisis is at the heart of this entire company. It determines the choices that are made, such as to use organic cotton, to develop plant-based materials and stop selling damaging pitons. This purpose is evident to all. It's all over its brand or its outward expression of its identity. You can't shop for clothes without encountering this mandate on their website. And a clothing company that asks and equips you to buy fewer clothes tells you that there's some purpose here that is far beyond making profits. The company embodies this brand as they encourage their employees to be involved in environmental causes and teaches them to make repairs. At their head office, you can surf on your lunch break or eat at the organic cafe with your kids, who are themselves in one of the first office childcare centers set up in the US. Patagonia employees are known for playing together and enjoying the activities that inspire their products. The company boasts an exceptionally low employee turnover rate in both the stores and in the main office. In 2011, a Workforce article, the then CEO Casey Sheehan credits the low turnover to corporate culture, camaraderie, and the company's ambitious, authentic mission statement, which is very meaningful to our employees. They know that what they do each day is contributing to a higher purpose, protecting and preserving the areas that most of them love spending time in. Employees aspiring towards a purpose, a culture that embodies a brand, and a brand that exemplifies the choices reflected in that purpose. This is Telosity.